welcome to the Marlene Saunders Show, where we have real talk, real conversations, and you're welcome to it. If it's your first time here, hit that like, subscribe to this channel, and become a part of the chat family. And to everybody who's watching live, welcome to each and every one of you. So, how's everybody doing? Happy Hump Day Wednesday to all of you chat family. And I wanted to get into this topic about self realization because many people go through their entire life with no fulfillment, being pushed around, and all of those things. So let's just get right into it. Living the life you desire. I feel that that's something that everybody wants to live this wonderful and beautiful life, but a lot of people it's just not as easy as that. They may want it, they you may desire to have those things, but a lot of things have to be in place within yourself to be able to follow through and do that. And there's many people who do not have the freedom to choose who they are. They don't get to choose because of their family or their, relatives, quote unquote, um, the culture and society, and they do not have enough wherewithal to be able to stand up and to say, this is who I am, this is what I want, and all of those things. Now, it takes a lot of courage to be yourself. It definitely, it takes a lot of courage to be yourself, real, true, and authentic. Um, but regardless of societal norms, of what career path, what your gender is, and your finances, you have to know within yourself who you are. You have to know that. Nobody can choose for you who you are. And that's why it's called the art of self realization. Now, let me give you the definition, or to speak about what self realization means. It means the art of realizing or achieving all of the possibilities of your character or your abilities. So, whatever it is that you are talented at, whatever it is that your gift is, self-realization is very important because it's like us telling ourselves, you have this gift, okay? You were given this talent. For me, I say that certain things are God-given, but based on your belief system, it's just coming to that conclusion that I'm phenomenal at this. I can do this. This can impact other people's lives. And then allowing yourself to have that courage to put it into action. It's that moment in your life where you realize why you're here, you know. You realize what your gift is, and then you will have enough courage to follow through and to do and to be that. And everybody does not get that sort of support in being who they were authentically meant to be. A lot of people, they have talents and gifts. I think every single person has talents and gifts, but because of society and your family, quote unquote, they will stomp out they will stomp out those dreams inside of you. But you as a person, you as a human being, as a grown person, a grown woman, or a grown man, has to come to that realization. This is who I am. This is what I want to be. This is my career, or this is what I am choosing to be. And it's not an easy thing to come to this space in your life where you want to choose to be yourself. You have to actually choose to love yourself. And you have to be in a very good headspace to be able to do that. If you don't have enough self esteem, you're not in good mental health, and you feel that you don't have enough support, it's hard for you to choose to love yourself because you have to have something inside of you that strengthens you to continue on. And it's not the easiest thing in life. It really isn't. It takes a lot of courage to stand up and to choose to be you, choose to love yourself, regardless of what other people think about you, regardless of what other people believe about you. Just allowing yourself to say, "This is me. I love myself, and I'm going to choose to allow myself to live my life. I'm going to allow myself to be me. I'm going to choose to love me and to choose to follow through with all my gifts. I'm going to allow myself to use my gifts. I'm going to allow myself to use my talents because I believe in me." And I know some people who they go through their whole life and they never get to a point in their life where they actually choose to love themselves enough to say, "This is what I want to do with my life." And I find that to be so sad that some people never find their passion in life. They never use their gifts. They never come to that point where they realize who they are, what they can do, what they're worth. And I like to put that out in the atmosphere to anybody who has some challenges with believing in themselves, because some people struggle with some mental illness. Some people struggle with a low self esteem, some depression, many other issues, maybe some traumas from the past. And I get it. I realize that it's not the easiest thing in the world to believe in yourself, to love yourself, to step out on faith and have enough courage to say, "This is what I want to do with my life. This is who I am. I love myself, and I'm going to do what I'm meant to do. I'm going to live my life with passion and courage." But you have to choose that. Every day we wake up and we make decisions and we choose how our day is going to be. We choose what we're going to follow through and allow ourselves to do. And you have to choose that. You have to choose to live your life out loud. You have to choose to whatever, you know, we have to learn to stop allowing what other people feel about what we do to either get us to do things or to not do things. Love yourself enough, chat family. Love yourself enough and have enough courage to live your life out loud. Go for it, no matter what age you are, whether you're younger or whether you're older, whether you have support from relatives or not, whether other people will like it or if other people view it as strange or weird. Whatever it is that you want to do in your life, you can. Have enough courage to choose to live your life. And I find that to be the biggest issue and the biggest problem is that some people don't even know who they are, what they're good at, because they're used to making everybody happy. And it's so sad to me that people allow the love they have for their relative or their friends or their spouse or significant other to supersede the love they have for themselves and the passion for their gift. You know, whatever gift you have enough courage to live your life out loud and to go for it and to do what you need to do to be happy. Now, I know that it's not the easiest thing, but whether you choose a career or to be an entrepreneur, be it. Be that. You know, we have to make a choice and stand firmly on that footing, stand firmly on that ground. This is what I'm supposed to do, and then go for it. And that's the difference between the majority of the population. The majority of people do not have enough courage to okay, whatever they're feeling, whatever they're desiring, whatever they know they're good at, they settle. They settle to make other people happy. They settle for peace. They settle for whatever because they don't want to be different. They don't want to do anything different. They don't want to learn anything new. They'd rather just follow the crowd and to do what everybody else is doing. And that's okay. Allow other people to, be on the sidelines. I always say that the the times where you know who really cares about you is in your grinding stage when you don't have much, but then when you finally do achieve to some success, whether it be monetary or getting notoriety, that's where you really find out who is on your side. Are they only supportive of you when they can see things coming to fruition, when they're able to see in real time you actualizing your potential, or are they supporting whether you have 1 penny or you have $1 million? We have to pay attention to all of those things. And you know everybody needs support. Every single person needs support. And you don't need everyone's support. I had to learn that from inside of me because of a lot of issues, a lot of things with family and people and life and societal norms. There's a lot of things that you have to fight with in your own headspace. How do other people view me? How do I view myself? Do I like myself? Um, no matter what your age is, no matter what your race is, no matter what your income is, no matter what anything, you don't need the support from other people for you to realize your worth. You are worthy. You are you're amazing. And if more people would learn to be in that lane of being focused and minding their own business, and I don't mean in the way of other people being in your business. I mean, you as a human being realizing your own potential within yourself, your own gifts, your own blessings, and then having enough courage to use them. Have enough courage to use your gifts. Have enough courage to love yourself. Have enough courage to be all of those things. And I realized that it's not an easy thing to be yourself. I realized that. I grew up on that. I grew up um, having very low self esteem for a very long period of time because I always walked to the beat of my own drum. I always dressed different. I did my own thing, and that's not always going to be accepted. And that's something that I had to realize. I didn't understand that way back when. I was already working on my self realization. I was working on just, you know, not really caring, like, screw everybody. Because at the end of the day, you have to look at your own self in the mirror. You do. And you have to love yourself. And that's the reason why a lot of people have a lot of issues in their life because they've been living their life to please other people. They've been living their life to make everybody else happy, and they have never made themselves happy. Actually, they don't even know themselves. They don't love themselves. They don't know how to be their own friend. And all of that is wrapped up in your peace of mind, your mental health, how you look on the outside, how do you treat yourself. All of that is so important for every adult, no matter if you're in a good space right now or a not so good space. Everybody needs to go back in time a little bit and to, think about what what treatment that you got growing up, and if it wasn't a good treatment, to put that in its place. Give yourself time to grieve that and to say it is what it is. But because other people don't support you, because other people don't like you, doesn't mean that you shouldn't like yourself. You shouldn't love yourself. You shouldn't go after your dreams, and live as healthy as you want to. Take care of yourself. That's not anybody else's job. And as adults, we have to put in the work to love our own self. Take care of your body, take care of your health, um, all of those things. And then getting into every day you wake up with a plan and a purpose, and then attack the day, attack it, go for it. Give yourself that opportunity to challenge all of the societal norms, challenge everything that people say. People will always say that you can't make it because they don't understand it. And one thing that I have learned in coming into my own and loving myself and maturing, that it's nice to get the support from other people, but it's not the cure all. It's not everything to you. You should not allow what other people say and do and think, and who likes you or not like you, get you to be off track from your purpose, off track from your goal and your focus, and learning to love yourself. We all should learn to love ourselves. And that's a walk. It's a walk in this life to learn to love yourself. It really is. So put in the work. Put in the work to love yourself, and live the life you desire. And that's something that I have to say, that many people, they live the life that their parents desire, or society desires for them, or your siblings, because there's a lot of that. You feel that you have to do the career that your parents want you to do, because you're living out their unfulfilled dreams, their unfulfilled goals in their life. But you have to have enough courage to say, this is my life. I'm going to take control. And no matter what my status is, whether you have millions of dollars or whether you have $1, you can live your dreams out loud if you want to. You know, we can always make an excuse for not living our life. That's the easy part. It's easy to say, I'm tired, I'm busy, I don't have a lot of money. There's millions of excuses out there, but allow yourself to be in that space where you say you have to learn to take control back. That's something that I had to learn for myself, learning to take my power back, learning to be courageous, learning to stand up for myself, learning to believe in myself, learning that my gift is important, that I am important, I am special, I have something to offer. And that's something that, until you believe that for yourself, nothing will change. I didn't believe that about myself. I didn't believe I was anybody. I didn't believe I was worth anything. So, of course, if you don't believe in yourself and you don't love yourself, there's no way you can get to a space to where you're living your life out loud, and you're not only happy, but you're joyful and you're at peace and you love yourself and you know how to be your own friend. And it takes a lot of courage to be that woman or to be that man. But the whole thing about self realization is realizing, realizing that you can achieve. And I want to put that out there to all of you, chat family, that regardless if you're just starting on this walk of your self realization or you've been working on this for a while, I want to put that out in the atmosphere and let you know that you can achieve anything that you want. You can, but you're the one that has to believe in your gifts. You know, you have to believe in your gifts. You have to. And I know that it's not an easy thing. It's not an easy thing to be your true, real, and organic self. It's not easy for you to wake up every day and to choose yourself. It's not easy when you get rejected from society or rejected from your family or your past or so much issues, or you're battling with your mental health and all of those things. It's not an easy thing to be the only one that supports you. But as you grow in your love for yourself, your friendship with yourself, and you have enough courage to start taking care of yourself, when you start looking good, when you start feeling good, when your weight is healthy, when you're eating to live and not living to eat, everything starts elevating. Everything elevates when you have enough courage to stand up for yourself. Everything elevates. Every single thing elevates when you have enough courage to stand on your own footing and to say, this is me. I love me. I believe in me. I can do great things. I will challenge all of the norms of society, and I will never let anyone or anything stop me. So, that's what it's all about. That's what's important in this life. And I felt like this message was important for somebody. That's why I wanted to talk about this on this podcast. And I know that it's not for everybody. A lot of people are comfortable with being like others. You know, there are a lot of people who just enjoy being a follower, and that's okay. But I'm speaking to those who are leaders, those who they have worked on their own self. They've got some help. They've got some therapy. They know themselves. They love themselves. They believe in themselves. And yes, you have hit some roadblocks. You have been met with some challenges. You have been told that you're worthless, that things will never work. But never let the no's of other people to stop you from believing that a yes is possible. And that's where I had to get to that space in my life, that I had to believe in myself that a yes is possible. You only need one person to say yes, but it's you having enough strength inside to say, okay, this didn't work, that didn't work, this didn't work. So, and keep working on it until you achieve and get to your level of success. I don't mean what society deems as success. I mean your level of success, how you feel comfortable, you being okay with yourself. And I feel like that's one of the best gifts in life. It's one of the best blessings in this life to be in a space to where you realize yourself and you love her or you love him. I want that for all of you, chat family. Get to that space where you know yourself, you love yourself, you believe in yourself, and then you give yourself that permission to walk through. Good morning, Tamika. How are you doing? Happy hump day. And you give yourself enough courage. You give yourself enough courage to win. You give yourself enough courage to succeed. And then you also give yourself a million second chances, a million times. And I feel that's the hardest thing in this life is to allow yourself um, enough courage to start over and to start over and to start over. Because when relationships break up, or when relatives who don't know your business, who don't give you 2 cents to front your bills, they don't help you, but they have a lot to say. So don't allow other people to get you stuck in not going for your dreams and not realizing your potential. Go for it. Go for whatever it is that you want in your life. Have enough courage to do that and to be it. Live the life you desire. Realize who you are. Believe in her. Believe in him. Know your worth and go out there and to do whatever it is that you're supposed to do. Work on the inside of you. You know, that's a very important thing, to work on you, work on yourself, learn to love yourself, learn to realize your gifts, learn to know your talent, and then go out there and use them. Use your gifts. Don't sit on your gifts. Don't let anybody tell you that things won't work or that will never work. Don't believe that. Don't allow the fears of other people to become yours. Don't listen to them. Listen to yourself. Listen to your gifts and go out there and achieve. I thank you all so much for tuning into today's podcast. I really do appreciate every single one of you. And if you have not hit the like, please do so. If you have not subscribed, please do so. And leave me a comment in the comment section below. I really do appreciate every single one of you. And to anybody, to any of my chat family that is going through something, um, have enough courage. Have enough courage to live the life that you desire. Hey, Nate, I was just about to get up out of here, but thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you. Happy Wednesday to you, and I hope all is well with you. Have enough courage to live your life out loud and forget the people who are not living their life. Forget the people who are judgmental. Forget the people who don't like you. Have enough courage to live the life that you desire. Yeah. Happy Wednesday to you too, Nate. Have enough courage to live the life you desire. It took me a really long time for me to give myself that permission to live, give myself the permission to do something different, that I don't have to be like anybody else. I don't have to be liked. I can do something different. I can start a business. I can go after my dreams. I can use my gifts. I can um, live to a higher level. I can elevate, but it's us that has to make that choice to elevate. So, yeah, all of those things. So, whoever needed that message, that encouragement, I hope you got it. Thank you so much for tuning into the Marlene Saunders Show, where we have real talk, real conversations, and you're welcome to it. If it's your first time here, hit that like, subscribe, and understand, everybody, you don't need everyone's support. As long as you support yourself, that's what matters. Thank you for tuning in, and leave me a comment in the comment section below. I really do appreciate every single one of you. And have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all on tomorrow. Bye bye, everybody.